Hello, and welcome back to the Adam Sandler podcast. And yes, we're a little late this week, but we had some technical issues on Tuesday night, so we literally couldn't talk to each other over the internet. So it got kind of hard to make a podcast when we live in different cities. But we're back. Everything seems to be working. So we're doing this on a different timetable, but it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be up on YouTube as usual. And with me as always, I think we talked about it. I forgot to introduce you last week, but with me as always is my friend and trusty co-host Christopher.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. And this week on the Adam Sandler podcast, we're talking about Just Go With It, a movie I had more or less I didn't even know it existed until I saw the poster and I was like, oh, that one, right. I forgot about that one. It feels like a forgotten Adam Sandler movie a little bit. I don't know. Had you seen it before?
No, I'd never heard of it. Not even while watching the poster or anything. I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah, but you discovered that people said that it would almost rival Jack and Jill in how awful it is.
Some people said that.
Yeah, some people said that. Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really think so.
Okay. Yeah. We should let's actually start with watching the trailer just so people, because I don't think people have seen this movie. So
No.
We actually need to watch the trailer this time. So this is the movie we're talking about. 3, 2, 1, play. Why did?
This may sound strange, but for years I've pretended to be married.
My wife beats me in front of my kids.
No.
I know how wrong it is, but there's no strings attached and nobody gets hurt. Once we got married,
I thought you'd stop hooking.
You need to put this wedding band on a true heart.
That's what
Oh my God. So. Okay.
I swear to God, I could see myself ending up with this girl.
Did you say what I think you just said?
How about I take your number and you can take me out on a proper date?
I got a business card in my pocket.
What's this?
A circle?
Just tell her the truth.
Oh, the producers are grown-ups.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Okay, hold on.
Well, yeah, it's Adam Sandler, so makes sense.
I wear this fake wedding ring.
You're a pig. Just tell her you're getting a divorce.
It's over. We're gonna sign the papers in a couple of days and...
Okay, I just need to hear it from her.
You wanted... What do you mean?
I need to meet her.
How about if she texts you? Would that be good?
Cannot believe I'm doing
I
this.
want to create the illusion I had a hot first wife. Not this.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Oh, that's okay. Whatever. We'll talk about that when the trailer's over.
Hello, boy.
Yeah. Screw this. Oh my God, the trailer's so long.
I give you.
They continue to sham on Hawaii for a very convoluted reason, so they can go to Hawaii and have a vacation. So it's another Adam Sandler vacation movie on Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's it. And yes, Jennifer Aniston poses as his soon-to-be ex-wife so he can hook up with this other girl who I can't even remember the name of. That's the plot of the movie. And of course, during the plot of the movie, he realizes that, oh, maybe this new girl isn't the right one, and Jennifer Aniston might be the one for me. It's just, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like The Wedding Singer in that.
Yeah, in a way. I gotta say,
Not as good?
First off, very refreshing to see actually Adam Sandler being framed as a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
That's refreshing because he is always a bad guy, but
But he's framed as the good guy, like the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And also another trope, Adam Sandler trope, not in this one. Well, not fully at least. That the love interest doesn't hate him.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, then.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
something.
No, not really that much gratuitous violence. A little bit towards
No.
Nick Swardson, I suppose.
Yeah.
And other than the hotel, I don't think there are that many product placements. Not that I remember. I gotta say, I was fully prepared to start making a list, just like with Jack and Jill. But, and maybe, yeah, I'm gonna spoil what I think about the movie. I got kind of invested in the movie and forgot to make a list. because I kind of liked this movie.
All right.
I mean, not like. It's not up there with like Spanglish and Rain Over Me, but I didn't hate it.
No, I mean this one so far is one of the most. I think that's also why it's so forgotten, because it's very, very not Adam Sandler, very
Yeah.
generic comedy,
yes.
esque, very safe.
Yeah, it doesn't have those Adam Sandler things,
No, it's just a regular comedy, and because of that, it is better than other Adam Sandler movies
Yeah,
generally,
it's
because those
fine.
Adam Sandler things aren't good, none of
No.
them. So I mean, it's not super bad, but it's extremely forgettable, extremely
Yeah, there's
I'd
nothing,
say.
there's nothing I can like remember. I was trying to find clips for this, and I really I don't remember anything. So it wasn't like, oh, there's no good clips. It was literally like, I don't really remember what happens in the movie because it's all just them hanging out. I gotta say though, also I think that's why I related to The Wedding Singer. I think Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler had pretty good chemistry.
Yeah, I did read. Maybe everybody knows this. I didn't know this. That they are old friends.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, Adam Sandler tried to get Jennifer Aniston on SNL when he was on SNL,
Oh,
but she turned it down to be on Friends instead.
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the time, because I don't think Friends, when it was started out, was that big.
No, I mean it became a success pretty quickly though. So she
Okay.
didn't know it was going to be a success, but she made
No.
she made the right choice definitely.
Yeah, definitely the right choice. But I think it's by then a sitcom nobody knows is gonna work, or SNL, who is like a big state,
Yeah.
big thing. Yeah, good choice. But yeah,
choice.
so they're old friends, and probably that's why they have
Okay.
good chemistry.
Yeah, because you could definitely like it didn't feel forced this time.
No.
And even though they kind of built up the romance, it didn't feel like I said, it didn't feel forced when they actually started falling for each other. It's like, oh, and that's why I kind of got invested into it. It's like, oh, it actually works. It's kind of nice.
Yeah,
was
so
just-
here, the two of them have known each other for 20 years before either of them became famous. They met through mutual friends and shared meals together. She also used to watch him perform at the Improv, and she attended his wedding in 2003.
Okay.
So-
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's like putting his buddies in a movie, but this time it actually worked because
Yeah, yeah,
they worked good as a couple in the movie. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's so. We didn't do that. What do you think about the movie?
Oh right, yeah.
What do you think before, and what do you think after you watched it?
Before I watched it, just based on the poster really and what people had said about it, I thought it was gonna be another lazy, boring, sort of like grown-ups movie, but yeah, with another like family dynamic. Especially since it takes place in a resort on Hawaii, and they spend most of the time in the hotel and the pool and the after party area and the dinner, the restaurant. It's all just a big advertisement for that hotel, but I don't remember the name. You see, it's easy to remember Royal Caribbean Cruises in Jack and Jill because that movie is fucking terrible. So I remember when they put that horrible commercial for that cruise ship in there. Here,
Yeah.
I actually was able to focus on the characters and the story, so I forgot. I don't remember what the hotel was called. So advertisement worked. I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's how it's supposed to work with
Yes.
product placement. That you're not supposed to notice it.
Yeah. And it kind of, I mean, it was a little gratuitous when they first came there. Like, we
yeah.
have this and this and this. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, we get it. Yeah, nice hotel. I gotta say, though, I guess that's a nitpick, but they rent the presidential suite and the honeymoon suite, or whatever it is, the two most expensive ones. And the one that Adam Sandler lives in with the new girl cost $12,000 a night.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what they say. $12,000 a night. And the other one that Jennifer Aniston stays in with her kids cost $8,000 a night. Like, that's not unheard of. But the rooms they show, $12,000 for that? No.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice rooms, but I wouldn't pay a fortune a night to stay there. So I don't know. That was weird. But anyway, that's a small thing.
That's like several months of pay.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 2 years of rent where I live for one night.
So it's filmed at the Hilton Waldorf Astoria when they're the first hotel.
Yeah.
And then it's the Grand Wailea Hotel.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah.
But yeah, I gotta say, just to get back on what I thought of the movie, I enjoyed it. It wasn't overly offensive. A couple of things with Nick Swardson, maybe. I thought the characters, except for Adam Sandler, were enjoyable. They all kind of served a purpose, except for Nick Swardson. We need to discuss Nick Swardson, but
yeah.
I don't know. No, I liked it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it again, but if someone wants to watch it for some reason, sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
So what was your opinion?
So as stated, I'd never heard of this movie, and because I'd never heard of it, I decided to not even look at the poster of the movie, to go in completely blind.
Okay.
I think it's the second movie I did that too in this list. I don't know what the first one was. I remember saying it before.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Longest Yard was the one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, Longest Yard I had seen the poster. Bedtime Stories was the one I didn't see anything of.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I went in completely blind, and yeah, I thought, as stated, it's an okay, very middle of the road comedy. Nothing really special. Everyone did a okay job.
Yeah.
On set, everything was very okay.
Yeah.
It's not. Personally, I'm not a big fan of awkward comedy.
No.
Which is a big part of this movie, so that's not really my thing. But I know people like it. Same reason I don't really enjoy the original UK version of The Office. Same reason.
Yeah.
When it's just awkward and that's the humor, I don't really get it. But some people do. So hey, if you like that, you should like this movie.
Yeah, because it's very farcical, the way they have to keep lying and running through doors and yeah, it's like it's a Swedish thing, but Snålvatten och jäkelskap.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a farce basically, a modern farce.
And so it's just very okay.
Yeah, but
that's my opinion. I didn't hate it. There was some parts with the awkward comedy where I actually had to skip like a minute because I can't watch this shit. But that's on me. That's not on a movie. So it's fair. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta say the movie starts out terrible though. I really hated the first 15 minutes or whatever. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be terrible. The whole part where because once again they were setting up his like wife or whatever. They were going to be married. It takes place on the wedding night or the wedding day in 1990 something, and they set up that he's going to marry this horrible woman who hates him and only marries him for the money, and she sleeps around on him, and she says, "Oh, but not now that we're married. Okay, maybe once or twice." It's like, and I was like, "Oh, this is terrible." It's just to make him out to be the victim once again. They even gave him like a fake, like big, bulby nose for some reason.
Yeah, that was I did not understand the reason.
Yeah, it was just to make him even more like the victim. Like, oh, he's even ugly. I'm only marrying him for the money. He has no redeeming features. I was like, oh god. And then it continues later, and then like 20 years later or whatever, where he is because he realizes that it's easy to pick up girls if you have a wedding ring on, because that shows that you're stable, and which it kind of doesn't work if you sleep with a married man. He's not that stable. So anyway, so he uses that, and then there's a montage of him just hitting on young girls. It's just like, okay, Sandler, we get it. You can get young girls. You're still relevant. Okay. So it was so gratuitous. It's just like, what the hell?
Yeah. I that start, the wedding start of the movie, they should have just cut that shit.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
It didn't bring anything. They should have started the movie straight off the bat with the montage.
Yeah.
Cause
like they could have introduced Nick Swartz in there, like them being at the bar, and I can't pick up any chicks, and don't worry, I'll show you how to do it. And he puts on the ring or something like that.
Yeah, because I mean, the movie, as I said, it is framed that he is an asshole, that he is a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because they're always repeating that, oh, you're such an asshole. How can you do this? And he's like, yeah, I know it's wrong, but I like it. So yeah, we don't need to put him in a victim role, because that's not. Never in the movie it comes up that he's a victim or that he's has some issues from this.
I think there's a small thing. I wonder if that was more in the script, because of what happened with his first. Well, it wasn't really a marriage, but it was supposed to be a marriage. That he's like afraid of commitment, that would be nice, because it's like a mental trauma because of what happened, and that's why he can't like he doesn't want to get tied down. But then the girl, whatever her name is, Palmer, the girl he wants to like be with, who discovers that he is married. She discovers the ring, and he has to fake this whole marriage. He later, like very early in the movie, generally relatively early, says that he wants to marry her. So all of a sudden, he isn't afraid of commitment. If they wanted to, like, it felt like they wanted to do something with it. Him, once again, growing as a person, realizing that you can actually love someone. That doesn't just have to be sex. It should have just been that he just wants to hit on Palmer and sleep with her, but then realizing that he isn't afraid of commitment when it comes to Jennifer Aniston's character. But they didn't do that.
Yeah, because it is you don't need to put up a reason why he is an asshole and why he's afraid of commitment. That's
true.
I mean, if you look at all of these movies where this, for example, what is it called? Crazy Stupid Love, for example. Yeah, they're the exact same thing. Where Ryan Gosling's character is afraid of commitment, and there's no real reason. It's just that's how he is, and now he changes his way. You don't need to have an origin story, and it only, as you said, it only puts it like in Adam Sandler. Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's Adam Sandler.
It's that thing. They make him out to be the asshole, but he has a reason to be an asshole.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be the really, really bad guy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of bad start in the movie. And the reasons, I don't know. The setup of the movie is so idiotic. It doesn't make sense at all. Because it makes sense like the first two times when it's like, okay, can you pretend to be my ex-wife or soon to be ex-wife? And she says, yeah, okay, fine. And she does that for you one afternoon.
Yeah.
And then there's this, when she answers a call about her children.
Yeah.
In the middle of this, and so Palmer says, "Oh, you have children," and then they have to spin the lie further, and that's fine. I mean, until that point, it's plausible. It seems okay. But then they should all go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's even in yeah, it's weird. Imagine you are soon to be divorced, you have a family, you're leaving that, you have a new girlfriend, and the new girlfriend comes along with on the family vacation.
Yeah, she says like, "Oh, this is very mature." Yeah, but this is not how you
No.
handle a divorce, and not even if you're mature about it. No, no, no. He should have just said, "Oh, sure, I'll send you and the kids to Hawaii, wife, and then we'll
Yeah.
sign the papers, right?" But then
Yeah.
there wouldn't be a movie. They kind of painted themselves into a corner, like, "How do we get him to Hawaii?"
Yeah.
They go there, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. And then let's just quickly talk about Nick Swardson, who fills no purpose in this movie. He just tags along because
He wants to.
it's
Sort
so
of.
weird. And I thought, should we spoil it? Yeah, well, let's spoil it. I thought, because you realize pretty quickly that, he's going to fall in love with Jennifer Aniston, of course.
Yeah.
And then I thought that it would turn out that Nick Swardson is actually, even if he's like quirky and weird kind of guy, because he's the comedic sidekick, that him and the Palmer character, played by Brooklyn Decker, that they would kind of fall for each other.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
and
It would be a neat bow on it
They
at the
wouldn't.
end.
They wouldn't have to tell Palmer that they were lying, because I think they don't even do that, by the way. So that's
No.
fine. But then it would be like, we can just say, oh no, we're gonna stay married, and you and whatever Nick Swardson was called, something, you can be together. Yeah, that's better probably. That would have been a better ending.
Yeah, it's.
He's
I don't know,
he's
it's-
just there to, like, give CPR to a sheep, and talk with a funny accent. That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, his role in this movie is like the comedic sidekick, but he's not funny really, and it really feels, and it probably is just him improving stuff
Yeah, I honestly
at sidelines
think,
of the story.
like, he's been funnier in other movies he's been. He was funnier in Click, even though he's just in one scene, but still, he was funnier there. I think he worked better as a kind of semi-serious character here, kind of playing a little bit of the conscience of Adam Sandler's character. That worked better. I was like, okay. It was really weird. So yeah, lots of stuff about this movie just didn't work at all. But the chemistry between Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler held it together for me. If that relationship would have been as forced as they were in, like, Bedtime Stories or Billy Madison or any other movie where they're just, now she's in love with him, then this movie would have completely crashed and burned for me. But because they kind of work together, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I think we're gonna give it similar scores, but
Yeah.
I come from it was pretty good, and you come from it was pretty good, but it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same.
Because I was expecting a train wreck of a movie, but it was fine.
I mean, I wasn't expecting anything really, so I think that's why the movie had to win me over
Okay.
in a way.
Yeah.
Because I was going in, as I said, blind and think, yep, there's gonna be a movie. I don't know anything about it. I don't think about anything about it, and it came up to it's okay. Well, you were expecting a train wreck, so you were happily surprised every time it wasn't.
Yeah, when it was just okay instead of terrible. Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna see. So, but let's talk about, because I think there were they go to a, like, some sort of, when they go to the kids' fun playland park or whatever it is. I don't remember the name of
Yeah.
it, but I think that felt like a product placement, because they really They showcase the
Yeah.
name, and they show, even though they say that it smells weird because there's a bunch of kids there, it's still like all the kids are having fun, and we even see Adam Sandler go through the maze and all that. So that felt like
Yeah,
a
you're
product
right.
placement.
It's yeah, probably.
But then, other than that in the hotel, I don't think there were any more. I really thought there was going to be more, since some people had put it up against Jack and Jill, because that was whoa.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
No, not at
I
all.
also don't really remember where I read it.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, I forgot that this is actually it's a remake.
It is?
Yeah, of Cactus Flower. I remember they mentioned. I thought it was based on a book, but here it says it's a remake.
Cactus Flower.
Cactus Flower. It's an American movie from '69, where a dentist pretends to be married to avoid commitment, but when he falls for his girlfriend and proposes, he must recruit his lovelorn nurse to pose as his wife.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ingrid Bergman is in it.
yeah, and Goldie Hawn. Oh, she's probably the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. That got a 67 out of 100 from Metacritic, and I think Just Go With It got like a 33. Yeah. I should probably check that out then.
Yeah, probably. I mean, both Goldie Hawn and Ingrid Bergman is good actors.
Yeah. But let's talk about the weirdest part of the movie. Why the hell was Nicole Kidman, Academy Award winner Nicole Kidman, in this movie, playing like a alcoholic, like stuck up, I don't know what rich bitch, basically.
Yeah.
It was the weird, when I first saw her, because I don't think she's in the trailer, or at least I didn't see her in any trailer. And I was just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I didn't even connect it at first that it was Nicole Kidman, because I saw the face and I was like, wait, who's that? And then I was like, wait, Nicole Kidman? So, yeah, she did a good job. She always does a good job.
Yeah, she's a good
So,
actress.
yeah, she's a good actress. She's also really like good comedic timing and
Yeah.
good in all ways.
She's no Al Pacino, like, but
Ugh.
also she wasn't in Jack and Jill. She was in an okay movie. So,
Yeah.
but I wonder if it's like the same thing. We need another Oscar winner to
Well,
prop up our movie on, but she's not in the movie enough for that. But I'm wondering if it's something like that. I don't know.
so according to I mentioned this before we streamed.
Oh
but,
yeah.
So
Tell the
there's-
story.
In an interview, despite the negative critical reception of the film, Nicole Kidman said that she enjoyed being part of the project, mainly because she got to work in her native Hawaii and because her parents from Australia were able to spend time with her children while she was working. So it is basically, hey, when you want a paid vacation?
Yeah.
And
We'll
sure.
We'll give you $10 million. You can hang out with your parents when we're not filming, and we're in Hawaii. All
Yeah.
right. All right, why not?
So-
It's
so
just,
there-
it just feels like an actress of that like
caliber.
right, should have a little more integrity.
I mean,
It's the same thing with Al Pacino. Like, why?
I don't blame them.
No, I don't blame them. I'm just a little
mean,
baffled by it.
Maybe I don't really understand Al Pacino since he didn't even get a vacation.
No.
He's just in there for some reason. But I think Nicole Kidman. I mean, it's fair. I would do it. Doesn't matter. I don't.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
guess
paid
I would.
vacation, and it's not. And everybody knows that you're not gonna get judged for being in an Adam Sandler movie. Everyone is in an Adam Sandler movie, sort
Oh, yeah.
of.
You get paid.
Yeah, you get paid, and
So
everybody
why not?
knows that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's not like her reputation is gonna go under because she's in an Adam Sandler movie.
No, that's true.
So yeah, why not?
It was just.
I mean,
I was just like, what? When I first saw
Yeah.
her.
yeah.
And I think it would have been the same thing if I didn't know that Al Pacino was in Jack and Jill. I'd been like, what? So this,
Which I didn't know. So
Okay. Oh my god. So that was fun.
yeah.
I should also mention that I think her and Jennifer Aniston being in the movie kind of helped also, because just like Teresa Palmer in Bedtime Stories, it was when the movie got really boring. At least you had a pretty face to watch. And I think they knew that, because there are like several scenes, and the what was her name? Brooklyn Decker plays Palmer. There's a lot of scenes in all of them wearing nothing but bikinis. So I think they knew why they cast those people. It's just, okay.
And it is a really, I mean, you can't really blame it, because it's a big Hollywood movie trope. But it is kind of weird to put in Jennifer Aniston as the ugly girl.
Yes, I almost raged. Like, I confession time. I've always had a little bit of a crush on her. So when it's like, oh my god, I wanna show that I had a beautiful wife, not this. I was like, hey man, I went into my queen mode almost. Well, how the fuck can you call Jennifer Aniston ugly? Even when she tries to look modest, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, it is weird, but also, as I said, it is a Hollywood trope. In every movie where there's an ugly girl, there's always a beautiful actress.
Yeah.
In every movie where they do the glasses off thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know where it started, but I know like the biggest perpetrator of that is, of course, I think it's Never Been Kissed. The old early 2000s movie where she comes down the stairs and they're, whoa!
Right.
Like they put like a fan on her inside.
Yeah, isn't that like the one that most movies are parodying when they do the...
Yeah, exactly. It's the one with, I think it's Freddie Prinze Jr. He has to ask the ugly girl to prom, and it turns out she's beautiful. Yeah, there were probably a bunch of movies before that, but that's the one people talk about when they talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, but even like Jennifer Aniston, they should have gotten someone a little less beautiful then, because even like we said, when she's trying to dress like a normal person, I was just like, what are you talking about? And then when the first time we see her for that first dinner when they're supposed to talk to the new girl, it was just like, oh my god. Okay. So yeah. Just being honest. So, yeah, that definitely helped.
Yeah.
No, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Nothing. So, I kind of lost my train of thought here.
Okay.
I got confused.
You were thinking too much about Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Damn it. I was looking at. I mean, it's a. It's. I don't want to sound uncouth, but Rachel Dratch is in the movie, who's been in a couple of movies before this. She played the assistant in Click, and I think she was in one other. She's the one that asked for permission for everything, and he's like, "Stop, just go to the bathroom."
All right, yeah.
She was in this as well. I think she was.
The eyebrows.
Oh, yeah. Right, the eyebrow girl. Right. Like if they wanted to go for like, I'm supposed to have a good-looking wife, not ugly. That's not a nice thing to say, but they should have put Rachel Dratch as the. But that wouldn't. She's not a leading lady. I get that, but someone more like that. I'm not saying Rachel Dratch is ugly, not at all. I'm just saying, Jennifer Aniston is. It's hard to sell her as, just a regular girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really weird. It made me angry. Made me angry.
I gotta say, the one thing that really, I think that was the best part of the movie. That's the Nicole Kidman's character, Devlin, and Dave Matthews' character, Ian Max Stone Jones.
Yeah. Oh god.
That couple was, it was, because they're this stuck-up couple that are like, I can't even describe it. But I think their chemistry was amazing and was really fun to watch them.
Yeah, they're the kind of like overcompensating couple that really have to show everyone they're so in love. But at first, I kind of like, hey, I didn't really. I mean, I understood that they were overcompensating, but I was like, it seems nice that they're complimenting each other. They seem to like each other. It's pretty nice. But then it turns out it's a sham.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I get it. It's to show that even the perfect girl, because Nicole Kidman and Jennifer Aniston went to high school together, and Nicole Kidman.
Oh, wasn't it college?
Oh,
sorority?
sure. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, college, right? So they were sorority sisters. And Nicole Kidman was always the perfect one who kind of put Jennifer Aniston down a little bit. Not on purpose. She says the one that she's so like good looking she doesn't understand when she's hurting other people's feelings. So now they it turns out in the end that they're both like faking these perfect marriages, because that's kind of the thing when they're with the new girl Palmer, Brooklyn Decker. They have to pretend that they're in a bad relationship about to break up. But when they're hanging out with Nicole Kidman and her dude, Dave Matthews, they have to pretend they're in a perfect relationship, and that's when the sparks start flying.
Yeah.
And it turns out none of them had a perfect marriage. And you see, we're kind of alike, even though Jennifer Aniston, you're the ugly one, and Nicole Kidman is the beautiful one. So
Yeah. I think that's the part when I really couldn't really get behind the movie. This farcical thing with going between two lies.
Yeah, it would
With the
get
jumping
too much.
between two lies. But I just don't like that concept of, well, here we have to pretend this and here we have to pretend this.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, they're mixing it up. Things like that.
I don't like that kind of humor as well. I don't like farce.
Yeah.
So, that's hard.
Something else I read. We were talking about. You were mentioning that before. A lot of police mentions in this movie.
Yes, I tried to find something about that.
The band police, not actual police.
They play some police songs. I think they mention Sting, and I think there's one of his solo songs there as well. Like there's a lot of police songs.
There's a remix of Every Breath You Take,
Right.
and I'm quite sure it's the same one as they're using in 50 First Dates.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it is.
Yeah. So it's... I know that Every Breath You Take is in 50 First Dates, but I don't know if it's the same remix or if it's the original or something. But I know the... Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So maybe Adam Sandler just really likes... or wait, hang on. This movie was directed by Dennis Dugan.
Dennis Dugan, right, yeah.
Who also directed 50 First Dates, I think. Or didn't he? Maybe he didn't.
No, I don't think so. He did Jack... No, he did...
he did Grown Ups and Jack and Jill.
Grown Ups,
So
Jack and Jill, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, because I was thinking if it's the director really likes it. And likes the police. But maybe it's just Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it's really weird, but it hasn't really been in movies before. But here, I made a note of it because there's like a lot of police songs and Sting songs.
Yeah, but I mean,
why?
Sting is also himself is in Wedding Singer. No, wait, no,
it's Billy Idol.
No, that's Billy Idol, right?
Is he?
I think
Wow.
No, but I think they use police songs. I think Wedding Singer.
Yeah. Do they play like Next to You? No. I know. Yeah, but I know it's some song. I think. But even though like, I want to find some sort of connection between like Adam Sandler and Sting.
Every little thing she does is magic. Is in
right.
Wedding Singer, right?
All right. Okay. Yeah. I haven't been able to find anything. I didn't really look that much, but maybe maybe they just liked the police songs. Maybe they're popular in Hawaii. I don't know. Yeah, it was really weird. Because it stuck out for some reason. I don't know. Anyway. How much more is there to say about the actual movie? Like, it's one of those movies that there isn't really much to say other than
No.
it's okay.
There was nothing really super great and nothing really super bad. There's, as you said, there's hard to remember things from the movie.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's nothing in the entire movie really sticks out except Nicole Kidman, and apparently
Yeah.
police.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But should we go over the spreadsheet, the actor spreadsheet?
yeah.
Because there aren't that many, but there are a couple of returning cast members. Now I realized, I didn't even know that before we started watching these. I could almost put Rachel Dratch on this list because I think she's been in 3 movies now.
Oh yeah.
So, but I didn't
That's
know
true.
that. But we can make a note out of that. Rachel Dratch makes several appearances, which is fun because I like Rachel Dratch.
Yeah.
But in this movie, we had Alan Covert back. If only
Yeah, and
for
I
a
was
very short-
really worried that he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in the first, one of the first scenes of the movie, there's like all the regulars are in that scene, in the bar.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's where we have Peter Dante and Jonathan Lauren is there as well, right?
Yeah, isn't it one more? Or maybe it's only those two.
I think they're.
That scene.
I think it's just those two.
Yeah, and I was thinking like, oh, Covert has to be in this scene because they're in this scene.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he wasn't. I was like, oh no, is he not in the movie?
Yeah.
And then like the last scene of the
Yeah, that's
movie.
true. He's literally in the last scene. I was like, "Hey, Alan Covert!"
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun because they had built up that character. He plays another plastic surgeon, or if he's a dentist or whatever.
Yeah.
And that he has.
Yeah, they talk a lot about him.
They talk a lot
throughout
about
the
him.
movie.
And he has a weird goatee, and he's kind of a hippie. So when we actually see him, and it's Alan Covert, that was like a running joke. It was like, why do they keep bringing this up? But they kind of tied it together pretty good
Yeah.
because it was Alan Covert.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, that's pretty nice. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's hear. Just go with it. We have Alan Covert, Peter Dante, Jonathan Lauren, Nick Swardson, duh.
Yeah.
Once again, pointless in the movie, but he's there. Kevin Nealon is in the movie, but I don't remember
Yeah.
where he was.
He's the when they are at the party. He's the one that's super Botox.
Oh yes, he has so much Botox he can't even keep
Yeah.
liquid in his mouth. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently, also interesting trivia. Well, not that interesting, but yeah. That party, that's Swardson's actual house.
Oh, okay. It's a pretty nice house.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice house.
Yeah.
He made a lot of movies, made a lot of money.
That's true. Yeah.
Not that many good, but
Hey, they pay.
money. Yeah.
And maybe I'm misremembering, but isn't Rob Schneider in the movie? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I don't think so. I didn't notice him if he was.
Oh no, wait, I think I'm mixing it up. Because Happy Madison actually released a new movie just the other week, right after we made our Jack and Jill podcast.
Okay.
They released another Netflix movie, not starring Adam Sandler, but it's starring what's the little guy called? David Spade. It's called The Wrong Missy or something. Once again, taking place in a vacation resort hotel. In some nice, exotic location, and he's in the trailer there. So I mixed it up. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
He's not in this, unfortunately. Well, I guess fortunately. Unfortunately.
Another just mentioning fun to see at Keegan.
Oh
Michael
right.
Caine was in this movie.
He played the hairdresser.
Yeah, I he's always fun to watch.
And he was fun here too.
Yeah.
But once again, looking at Jennifer Aniston, like, no, this is unsalvageable.
Yeah, but come on.
Stop trying to make her look ugly.
The hair can be that.
Okay,
He was talking
sure,
about the hair, not
sure,
her.
But I was just like, they're really pushing this. It's not gonna work. So yeah, that was fun. They should have had. I mean, Key and Peele are always gonna be like remembered as two people, even though they're definitely doing their separate things now. But I mean, especially back then in the heyday of their show,
Yeah.
shouldn't the other hairdresser in there should have been Jordan Peele, I think, but it wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, no, I'm not gonna do silly movies like that.
This movie, when was this released?
2011.
2011. Key and Peele wasn't a thing then, was it? 2011.
I think it ran for 5 seasons and ended in 2015. So
Oh, okay.
I might
Was it
maybe
that long
maybe
ago?
hadn't started filming it yet. I don't know.
Was it really that long ago? Feels recent. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, it feels more recent, but I know the show ended like.
Okay,
a while ago.
the first episode was aired 2012,
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
but in January 2012. So
Okay.
So-
So here it was still just Keegan-Michael Key from Mad TV.
yeah.
Okay. But that's it. I don't think there's any other regulars in the movie. No. He's kind of started using the old guard again. Alan Covert, Peter Dante, and Jonathan Lauren, which is...
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or it's something.
Yeah. But what happened? What is it? What is it called? I don't remember his name.
The old guy?
Yeah.
Blake Clark.
Well, yeah, Blake Clark.
Farmer
What happened to
Fan.
him?
I don't know. He was in Bedtime Stories literally
then-
for half a second and then...
Yeah,
whoop.
we haven't seen him since then.
No. Maybe he stopped making movies. I don't know.
Mm.
That would be stupid if you're a friend of Adam Sandler. Like,
Yeah.
show up for a day, make $100,000. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's still making movies. He has 2 movies coming out.
Are they Adam Sandler movies?
Don't think so. Starfucker, the movie's called. I don't know.
Starfucker. Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
No. Yeah, so, no, he's... Okay, he's gonna come back in... That's My Boy.
Oh. All right. I think I've seen him in some scene on Netflix, the place when you started or something. That's My Boy. Is that next week?
Let's see this sheet. Yes, it is next week. That's My Boy.
Okay. Well, let's...
Another movie I know nothing about.
Yeah, well, I've seen some reviews of it, so I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the poster and I know sort of what it's about, but it's not as forgotten as Just Go With It, but I
No, I don't think
don't
so.
read.
But let's do the leaderboard. What are we gonna score
Yeah.
this movie? So last week, it's been really bad now. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You gave Grown Ups a 9 and gave Jack and Jill a 6.
Yeah.
I gave Grown Ups a 9 and I gave Jack and Jill a 2. It was Al Pacino that saved it from being a 0. So, what will you be scoring? Just go with it.
I'm gonna give this. I don't know if this is the first one, but I think it could be. I'm gonna give it a 50.
Oh, right.
It's exactly in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
It's yeah. It's straight down the middle. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just thinking like, is there something that makes it worse, like a 45 or something? I don't think it's. Yeah, it's straight down the middle. So you give it a 50 out of 100, and I'll give it a. I'll have to give it. I can't really argue with that. I'm trying to so we don't just have the same score, but it's straight down the middle.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 51, just because.
Just because. So just checking. Have I given any other movie a 50?
Let's see. Let me pull up the old ones. The first leaderboard. You gave, let's see here, Overboard, 0, 15, 30. You gave Happy Gilmore a 55. But you're thinking
Okay.
straight down the middle. The closest is Mr. Deeds. You gave it a 51.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, no, it's all below or way above, as in Punch Drunk Love and Spanglish.
Yeah, I mean, I stand by it. I would rather see Mr. Deeds than this one, but just a smidge.
No, yeah. Oh well, I gave Mr. Deeds a 36. I really didn't like it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely watch. Just go with it, because, Jennifer Aniston in a bikini. Anyway, the chemistry. I mean, the chemistry, of course, chemistry between the actors.
So yeah.
But that's it, right? Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my.
So
Next week.
yeah,
just,
let's check over the list. So in 2011, he made 2 movies. He did Jack and Jill, and this one, just go with it. Jack and Jill we saw last week.
Yeah.
And next week, which is 2012, he only made 1 movie in 2012, and That's My Boy.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean,
So that's next week. He isn't the main character in that one, right? Or is he?
I think I think they share. It's him and Andy Samberg who plays his son. I think they share leading role.
Okay.
But I at least from what I've seen in trailers and reviews, I think it's more from his like perspective, from Adam Sandler's perspective, the movie. I think. I'm not sure. All I know is that it's supposed to be very offensive.
Yeah.
For various reasons. And the week after that, we're doing Grown Ups 2.
Then we go back.
Oh my god.
So, do you remember the premise for Grown Ups 2?
No. There was
'Cause
one.
you told me you saw the beginning of that one.
Yeah, and I thought that was Grown Ups 1.
Yeah.
So I don't even remember. They like move out to the country. It's not just a
Yeah, so-
vacation, right?
Yeah, so what I understand, I just read the synopsis of it.
Okay.
But that in this movie it begins with they have moved out to that place,
Oh, okay.
wherever there is, because it's better than living in Hollywood. And that's the starting point for this movie, which is kind of
Okay.
fucking weird.
Yeah. Feels very hypocritical since they all live in Los Angeles
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah. So that's and then after Grown Ups 2, there's gonna be a little more mixed bag of things.
Yeah, the week after Grown Ups 2, it's The Cobbler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
and
Blended and Men and Women and Children. Then the Netflix movies.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
yeah, so let's see, how many movies are it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 movies left.
Okay. Yeah. And
So
then,
yeah, we'll see.
we'll see what happens after that.
So was it worth it to watch all of this just to see Uncut Gems? Well, we'll see if Uncut Gem is that good as people say.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so far, overall, no, it hasn't been worth it. But I have seen some movies that have surprised me.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah.
Spanglish was the greatest discovery of the year last year.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that was just this year. Sorry, this year.
yeah, this year.
This year.
Yeah. The quarantine is getting to you.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to even say when things happened.
Yeah. It's all 2020 is just 2020. There are no
Yeah.
dates. Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, I think
Yeah.
that's about it. We
Yeah.
managed to go almost an hour, but like we said, this one there's really isn't that much to say about it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I suspect we're gonna have a lot more things to say, mostly hateful things next week.
Yeah, next week and definitely the week after that. Oh God. Well, we're gonna save that for that week, and we're gonna try to do it on Tuesday as usual.
Yeah.
But until then, have a good one, and yeah, see ya. Bye.
Bye, everyone.